Hello, and in this video you're going to be finding out how to find about chess events in the UK, specifically in Wales. Then we're going to have a look in England, and then focus on some of the specific Staffordshire websites that are available. So first off, if you're in Wales or even if you're across the border in England, anybody can play pretty much in any chess event. It's always open. You might need to be a member of the Welsh Chess Federation or the English Chess Federation in order to make it slightly cheaper for yourselves. But anybody's welcome to play. You just obviously need to fill in the appropriate forms to enter. But I think one of the biggest problems that we have is where to find events. So this is the Welsh Chess Union website. If you just Google Welsh Chess Union, it's the first thing that comes up. And you can see here on the left hand side you've got lots of things to click on, so by all means you can take your time having a look maybe at the grades and see who the top players are, who's in charge of the Welsh Chess Union, the constitution. If you really want to read that, you can do. There's also this excellent feature called Find the Club. So if you click on that, you'll be able to put in either your postcode and it'll show you where the closest club to you actually is. That's actually really quite useful. I see a lot of Facebook posts, people asking, is there a club close to me? And so, you know, it's something that people don't think people realise is actually there. There is a national league for Wales called the Welsh Chess Premier League. At the moment, since COVID, it's not started. So they see here that the season was from 2019 to 2020. So we're still waiting to see if that comes up again. It used to be one game on either a Saturday or a Sunday, somewhere usually probably in South Wales, I should imagine. But people enter lots of different teams, and you could be part of that if you wanted. But probably the easiest thing to do is to click on the calendar. And obviously since COVID happened, they're just getting back into a regular routine of when events are. So you see here at the moment we've got the calendar going from September, and then we're pretty much going up towards the end of November here at the moment. And I know as I'm recording this, it's actually October right now, but it shows you some historical tournaments that we're on. So here, the date today is the 14th actually of October. I'm recording this, and I can see here that at the moment there's the Welsh Under 14 and 12 Championships that's going to start. I think it actually starts tomorrow. It's actually the South Wales Autumn Congress that actually starts today. And usually a long play congress will be one game Friday night, 2 games Saturday, and then 2 games on Sunday. The games can last anything between roughly 3 to 4 hours maximum. Okay, you could be done in 5 minutes if you win quickly or lose quickly or offer a draw quickly. But that's usually for a long play tournament. Some tournaments will try and fit 3 games on the Saturday and do away with the Friday night one. And if you are interested in entering and you're thinking, I can't quite make the Friday night or can't quite make the Saturday or a Sunday, then you can actually request to have a bye in that round, so you don't get paired and you get half a point. Try not to do that in the last round though, because I don't think they allow it in the last round, because in case it influences the prizes. We click on the info for this tournament tomorrow. You can see this is actually how you'd actually enter it. Obviously a bit late now from this video, but on the Welsh Chess Union this would be very similar to the other events. And you can see here it's got the dates, it's got the venue, address, obviously prizes, how much it is to enter. Usually you can pay by bank transfer, although they do take other forms of payments. And you've got the round times on the left hand side over here. And yeah, you can actually see the current entrants as well at the moment, so I always like to have a little look about who's actually playing. And we can see that it might be a bit small on the screen. We've got Greg Toschek, Tom Brown, Alex Bullen as the top 3 on the left hand side by FIDE rating. If you don't know what FIDE is, that's the governing body for the whole worldwide chess, and so that's a worldwide rating. NAT rating is national rating, which is the Welsh Chess Union's rating for that player, which does differ between the two. And we can see here we've got the under 14, under 12, and also under 10 as well. And you can see this little buys column, which round number some people have got a buy in. So obviously we've got the South Wales Autumn Congress, which starts today/tomorrow. So if I just go back off that, we can see that they've also got advertising on here about the Guernsey tournament as well, which starts in a couple of days. But there's also this one coming up in November, 11th to 13th, the West Wales Congress, and there's some info here on the right hand side. And then we've got the Welsh Under 13, 11, 9 and 8 Championships as well, and they're provisional dates at the moment. So we're still trying to fit more things into the calendar as and when we can, and I'm pretty sure that more things will be appearing on there very soon. So that's the Welsh Chess Union website, really good. That's across events across the whole of Wales should go on there. But of course, most of the Welsh chess players are actually located in South Wales, and they play in the East Glamorgan Chess League, and this is the EGCA. There are other leagues as well, but I don't want to go through every single one because you can just Google for like West Wales as well and try and find your local club and see which part they're in. But here, this is the East Glamorgan Chess Association, and they run a local league. So you can see here we've got teams from Caerphilly, from Cardiff, North Cardiff, and they're midway through. This is Division 1 at the moment that I've got on here. So you can see some individual names, what the actual results were, some people from Ponty here. Yeah, this is Division 1. So if you're looking for a local league, this is probably where you go to find where you are. And we've got 3 different divisions at the moment that I can see, and also team contacts as well. So we've got some teams here from Barry, Bridgend, already mentioned the others. Cardiff Uni has also got a club here with a contact detail. Nelson, I can't pronounce that. Penterick, Pontypridd, Brigade Penterick, is that? So yeah, lots of people to contact who will help you find a club if that's what you're looking for and you want to be part of League Chess, or just join the club to be part of Casual Chess as well. I mentioned I wasn't going to go through every single Welsh league, and the reason why I'm going to do one more is because it's a little bit different. So in North Wales, with the distance being so vast, actually a lot of the North Wales clubs actually go into the Chester and District Chess League. So if you're around Rhyl, Llandudno, Bangor, then this is the place to go. And you can see here that we've got a lot of clubs, Colwyn Bay, Wrexham as well. It's not too far away from me. Of course, obviously Chester and around there. So actually they take part in, it's almost like an English league that goes across North Wales. And you'll find that happens quite a lot. The actual county that is represented here, it's not just Cheshire, it's actually Cheshire and North Wales. So by all means, you can just Google Chester and District Chess League, and this will come up and you can click on the clubs, and if you're local to one of them and you want to join it, then naturally you can do that. And either have some casual chess or, of course, take part in the actual league as well. Completely up to you. So that's Wales, and okay, bridging over into England. But of course, the calendar you saw there on the Welsh Chess Union wasn't exactly full for every single weekend. So you do actually have the English Chess Federation website, and many players from Wales do travel over to play congresses in England. It's very, very common, and also the other way as well. If you just Google English Chess Federation, the website will come up, and it looks something a little bit like this. I've already clicked on calendar here. If I just go back, this is what you get. And they've got a little news feed here about some of the latest developments about what's going on in English chess and also the world as well. But if you click on calendar over here, you can see that it's going to start populating tournaments from pretty much every part of the corner of the UK. We have tournaments here from Scotland, for example, will appear on here. Sometimes the Welsh tournaments will appear on here. Sometimes they will put it on the Welsh Chess Union, but they might not put it on here, and also vice versa as well. So it's similar to Scotland. Not every Scottish tournament will be on here. You'll have to go to the Scottish Chess Federation website and look on there. But here, obviously, Dundee is appearing. You can see that this weekend's pretty busy. We've got Hull as well going on at the same time as Crewe. I'll be playing in the Crewe tournament that starts tonight. And we've also got this one in Penzance as well, by the looks of things. So it's a busy weekend for chess, lots of things going on. And this is only on a Friday. On tomorrow, you've got the Bury St Edmunds Congress, Terra Final, a junior rapid play in Worth. Don't know where Worth is. Hampton Junior Chess Congress as well. So lots of things taking part here. And what's a good idea? If you click on the plus, it'll tell you a little bit more about it. And then you've also got this read more option to click on that to find a bit more details about like where the venue is, how much it is to enter, and if you want to actually enter the tournament, you can do it via this link, via these websites. It is quite full, is what I'll say. This is just, look here on the left hand side. This is just 14th, 15th, 16th. This is just one weekend of all the tournaments. It's not always like that, but there's a lot of chess going on across the area. And okay, we've got Guernsey International at the bottom starting. That's a big tournament. So my advice, if you're new to chess, probably the best thing to start out on is probably a one-day rapid play that you'd probably be looking for. Reason why I suggest that is, well, it's only one day out of your weekend that you're having to go and play chess. Of course, it would be maybe something like 15 or 20 minutes on the clock, maybe half an hour, depending on the individual event. But it's not too much time to spend to go and play chess, and actually gets you into the groove of it. With it being rapid play, I think it's a choice about whether you actually write down the moves or not as well. Whereas, for example, the Crew Chess Congress that I'm playing in today, that's one game for tonight, 2 games Saturday, 2 games Sunday. That's the whole weekend going to be used up, and the games can potentially last for 3 to 4 hours. So you need to click through, find a venue that's a tournament that's actually quite close to you. And what I'd recommend that you do, something I do during the summer and maybe every few months, is I actually try and plan for the season about which tournaments I want to try and go to. And I do that sometimes a year in advance. It doesn't always work out like that. But for example, I already know that the Welsh Championships will be over Easter, so I look forward to playing in that. And there's another tournament in Wales called the South Wales International, which is usually June, July, somewhere around that area. So I always want to focus on those 2 tournaments, and I try and fit in some weekender tournaments in and around, just to keep me playing every so often. But for example, here we got the Kensington FIDE Rapid Chess Open. Just because it says open, it doesn't mean that you have to play against the best chess players there. Most tournaments will have different grading sections, so you'll be paired against other either relatively new players or players with lower ratings compared to in the open. There's nothing stopping you playing higher up, of course, if you want to, but don't come back to me if it doesn't go too well for you. If you're new to chess, I suggest going in the bottom section to start off with, and you'll meet a load of range of people there as well. So you have here junior events that are specific for juniors, and you really need to, if you're new to chess, whether you're a new parent looking at this, or whether you're just a new adult that's just coming to chess and you're thinking, where do I even go? There's so much to look at. First thing to do is filter them by location. If it's too far away, then just dismiss it straight away. Try and find some that are close to you that you can travel to, and try and find a one-day rapid play is my advice. And you can also click more, load more, and I suggest you plan well in advance. So for example, here there's a Birmingham rapid play on October the 30th. A good little event, only one day. And it depends where you live. Obviously Birmingham's closer to where I live, but the others are a little bit different. And I'm still waiting for some Junior 4 and CL official, not online tournaments to come available for my county team, and also the Welsh team as well, as I know they're looking to enter it. Yeah, so this is it. We can see there that this is the one in Wales at this McCure Swansea Hotel, 53rd West Wales Congress. That's on the 11th of November, so that'll be a good one to enter for any Welsh players. But yeah, have a look around. You have to just search through it, I'm afraid. There's no easy way to go about it. I'm pretty sure they will start putting on some filters for you to look at. So for example, you can even add it to a calendar, which is quite useful. Click on some of these things, whatever you want, which language you want it in. Expand is the plus button there. Okay. So that's England. The English Chess Federation obviously does have tournaments from Wales and Scotland, but not every single one. In fact, not every single English tournament will actually appear on this calendar. Sometimes some people just haven't filled in the form to put it on there, and they actually want to keep their events relatively small. So there might still be a local tournament close to you, and you need to engage with the local clubs about that, because they will want local people to come to it. I know, for example, there's one possibly in Wrexham soon that's just a rapid play, but they've only got a small venue, so it can only fit 30 people in there. So that'll be why they want to limit that. Okay, if you're from my local area, from Staffordshire, then we do have the Staffordshire Chess Association website. It's a lovely blue and yellow colour, and some regular updates get posted on here. Again, if you just Google Staffordshire Chess, this will come up and you can click on who's the officer for such and such. Click on the Find the Club option as well, similar to the Welsh Chess Union website. We've got correspondence chess going on. We've got clubs on chess.com as well for you to join if you just Google for Staffordshire. I know that they're quite active on that. And here are just regular updates on what's going on. So you see here about the Crew Congress. Unfortunately, the sad news of Andrew Ledbetter passing away, and some of the county fixtures and the junior championships, which are coming up on the 4th of December 2022. That's the whole of Staffordshire. We do also have a North Staffordshire, which covers the North Staffordshire League only. Again, there'll be a Find the Club, member clubs section, as well as local news about what's going on. So this is the local league that I play in. I play for Alsager, but I also have strong links with Holmes Chapel, and while I'm not playing for them this season, I'll hopefully be representing them in something called the Stockport League, which is a different website altogether. But yeah, the best website though to have a look at results and divisions, I found this very easy, is if you just Google North Staffs Chess, then it's not literally the first kind of link, it's kind of like the second link down or third link down. It's got LMS next to it, and this is League Management System. And actually this has got all the clubs on the right hand side that you can click on. You find contact details there. But the great thing about it is that you can click on league tables and you can see where your team is doing. This is where people go to enter in results, and it automatically updates it. So you can see that my team at the moment was Alsager A. We haven't actually played a match yet. We've got a match a week today against Cheddleton. So we're looking forward to that. And there's Division 1, 2 and 3. And there's also cup competitions as well. So this is a great little website just to have a click around, see who the captains are. And if you've got a club local to you that you want to join, just click on the club. So if I clicked on Crew A, for example, you can see here that the captain for this team is Martin Burns. But if I was to go to, let's say I go to Home, and then click on Crew over here on the right hand side, then you can see that we've got Carl Lockett as the secretary with his email address and telephone number, and also their own website as well, which is pretty good. And most clubs will have some version of this too. So I haven't clicked on Mir yet to see about this. Directions, Stuart Green's their secretary, here's his email and details as well. So it's up to you to find your local club, wherever you're in Wales or whether you're in England somewhere. If you're in Staffordshire, this is the website to go to. Most places will have something like this. Have a search around, see what you can find, and go for it. Don't know until you try it. Good luck.